Alright guys, so actually, we're gonna be reviewing another game, of course. I made a post for people to send me games that they'd want me to review. And, I said that I'd review the games in order by how they were sent, like which ones were sent in order. So this one was first. This was actually sent from Pawns Like Dawn, my little sister. We're sisters. And she's playing one of her friends, Surf1K. K. He's a really skilled chess player. But we're going to see it from Ponson Like Dawn's view because she's the one who sent it. And I guess we'll get started then. Alright, heard that they're saying something like, that the moves, that it goes too fast, so maybe if I just change it to faster, it'll be less laggy. I'll just see. Alright, so the game starts with knight f3, d5, d4, knight c6. This is actually, from White's perspective, this is an opening I really like to play. I love knight f3, d4, c4. Just one of my favorite openings. Bishop f4. This looks like it could turn into a London. Knight f6, just principle to get out your knights. e3. Okay, so it says it's the queen's pawn opening Zukertort Chigorin variation. I always hear of this, but I'm not really sure what it's supposed to, if it means anything. Okay, bishop f5, c3. This could actually turn into a London if because he's doing the pyramid structure, so it has a chance. e6, bishop d3, bishop g6. This is a reasonable move. You're just wanting them to take, so then you can recapture and open up the h file for your rook. Queen c2. At the same time, this move technically doesn't do much because either way, if he takes, the queen's gonna go there. Then it's just an extra move. But I think that White might want to play knight bd2, and if he did that now, he could just take the bishop and be free. So I think that's why he went there. a6 to prevent any pins. Bishop takes g6. Takes. I think he took, so then he could have a queen over there to try to go for the king or something like that. Yeah, so now he plays this knight move, queen d7. I'm not sure what that's supposed to do. I feel like playing bishop d6 would have been a bit more original and making sense, because well, I guess she probably wants to castle on, but you should probably finish developing your pieces. And castling alone does look like it could get into a pretty bad situation, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I guess if they both castle on, it couldn't be so bad. So they both castle. Then he opens the position with this move, e4. This move makes sense. You're just trying to open up the position and probably trade pieces and get your queen on a good square. Takes. Now, I feel like f5 isn't that good because it weakens your structure. Okay, so then she plays bishop d6 to trade bishops, I guess. I'm not sure what's going to happen if we go into the endgame where they're trading. Okay. So he takes. This is a interesting move. He wants to take and then take and attack his queen with an open discovery, also with the pawn. So this makes sense. He also wants to take and damage his structure after a long trade. And maybe the endgame will be more winning for White, because White will have a much better structure than Black, because Black's structure is already damaged a lot. Okay, so she takes. Makes sense. Maybe she saw that coming. She didn't really want it. So this looks like it could be a bit dangerous, but at the same time, it just seems equal. So then she moves her queen back because it was under attack. This is a reasonable move. I like this move. I kind of want to see if it was the best move, actually. Oh, it was. Yeah, that's definitely that I would play. But alright, so he wants to trade by his own stand, I think. That move, it's not bad, But, I mean, he probably wants to double his rook, so this move is probably just a normal move. Takes with the queen. This is a good move. You're taking double file. That's decent. If you played the check, you could just play. He would have just been able to play f4. Well, I guess I would win a pawn, huh? Actually, let me see if that move was possible. Oh, it was. It's too bad she missed it. Right, so rook d8, queen e3. This is trying to undouble your pawns unless she takes with the queen. This also damages your structure a bit, but if you take with the pawn, it should be fine. Oh, that's good. She took with the pawn. This is reasonable. You're just trying to win the pawn on e6. I feel like pushing the pawn would have been better, but this is fine, I guess. Now he's attacking the pawn on g6. What does that do? That doesn't do anything. It doesn't really defend the pawn. Unless there's some sort of trap I'm missing. Maybe she wants to play queen d6 and try to bait him into taking the pawn to try to get some attack over there. That could be something. No, because then there's just queen to c2. No, then you take the pawn. I guess maybe that was her plan. Clearly, it wasn't. Well, that's too bad. So he gets the check, which is going to win the pawn, of course. And now black has completely lost because she's down 2 pawns. And at the end of the day, 2 pawns are better than... I mean, being up 2 pawns is better than being down 2 pawns, obviously. But pretty impressive that black was able to get into this endgame against 1400. So, you know, white's just advancing his pawns and just going for the win. Looks like he's going for the pawns over there instead. Or he's promoting. Oh, black croissants. Well, this was a well-played game. I'm surprised Pawns Like Dawn actually sent this even though she lost. Like, people never send games where they lose. They always send games where they win. But it's pretty nice of her to send a game where she lost. Shout out to Pawns Like Dawn. She actually also has her own chess channel. I think that would be really nice if you guys check that out. It's called Pawn Chess. I'll put it in the featured channel so you guys can check it out. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And please make sure to subscribe if you like my content. If you don't,